Hello, I'm Stacy Rodgers, Chief of Staff of the Social Security Administration. Let me begin by sincerely thanking the Gerontological Society of America and Dr. Michael Creedon for this opportunity to speak to you today. Although I'm unable to join you in person, I am happy to have this opportunity to speak with you, particularly because I am personally passionate about this work. With the few minutes that I have, I want to share updates on the body of work that we at SSA are seeking to achieve in service of seniors and vulnerable adults. Our work is designed to strengthen our working relationship with sister federal agencies, state and local government, adult protective services, law enforcement agencies, and organizations like the Gerontological Society of America in an effort to protect seniors and vulnerable adults from abuse, neglect, and financial exploitation. These types of partnerships are helping us explore the effectiveness of taking coordinated approaches to protecting seniors from maltreatment while also protecting their resources. Like you, we are committed to collaborating to enhance access to benefits, promote efficiency, and serve our mutual customers. Results from a recent study reported that for every 10,000 people who sign up for Social Security each day, unfortunately, 1,000 will become victims of financial exploitation. Even more alarming, only 1 in 44 cases are reported, which is why the resources your organization provide is so important. To combat this alarming statistic, we have partnered to strengthen the safety net of protection for seniors and vulnerable adults, which supports the Elder Justice Act and the efforts of the Federal Elder Justice Coordinating Council. We are now finishing up a collaborative interdisciplinary representative payee program, Proof of Concept, in Anne Arundel County, Maryland, and in Chicago, Illinois. This effort is designed to help our beneficiaries live as independently as they possibly can in settings of their choice. The pilot recruited, trained, and equipped volunteer representative payees with the tools to effectively serve our beneficiaries and better safeguard them against potential abuse and financial exploitation. The work we have done together is exceptional, and the feedback has been very valuable as we are seeking to expand our representative payee program, modeling Anne Arundel County's existing program. We also developed an interdisciplinary training as an extension of the representative payee proof of concept to heighten general awareness about the signs of elder abuse and exploitation, how to recognize the signs of adult diminished cognitive capacity, and effective strategies for safely interacting with the banking community. Our interdisciplinary training partners include the Consumer Financial Protection Bureau, the Senior Corps programs funded by the Corporation for National and Community Service, the National Adult Protective Services Association, Anne Arundel County Department of Social Services, the City of Chicago Department of Family and Support Services, Wells Fargo and their financial education program, Hands-On Banking, and Rush University Medical Center. We anticipate finalizing the training this month. We will be evaluating the proof of concept business process and training in Chicago and in Maryland to gain further insight about the potential to replicate the pilot nationwide. Recently, we have had discussions with the Corporation for National and Community Services about possible partnership expansion. Senior Corps has approximately 700 grantee organizations that we believe will be willing to support our agency efforts to expand our representative payee pool. As an extension of the proof of concept, we recently conducted a geomapping evaluation of Senior Corps and Senior Companion programs and their proximity to our field offices in their local communities. We're hopeful that we can develop local partnerships between the grantee programs and our field offices that are within a 10-mile radius of each other to better support seniors and to identify and recruit representative payees. And we think that's great news. Recently, I spoke at the Foster Grandparents and Senior Corps Directors Conference, where I had the pleasure of hosting a workshop that focused on exploring the effectiveness of coordinated approaches to protecting seniors from maltreatment while also protecting their resources. Our representative payee efforts have also allowed us to partner with the Adult Protective Services Association, or APS. We are collaborating to develop a uniform reporting process which will allow APS staff to work with us to share information with our staff when representative payees need to be removed as a result of their committing financial exploitation. This uniform reporting process will be a key accomplishment as a result of the work that we are doing. We are also expanding our efforts with the Working Interdisciplinary Network of Guardianship Stakeholders, or WINGS, a multidisciplinary advisory body hosted by the American Bar Association, with local WINGS groups across the country. We are so pleased to be at the table for this important discussion with our various colleagues from across all disciplines. We have not been a part of these discussions in the past. Our WINGS states include the District of Columbia, Minnesota, Missouri, New York, Oregon, West Virginia, Indiana, Mississippi, Ohio, Texas, Utah, Washington, and Wisconsin. As you know, training is always key. We are collaborating with our partners at the state level to develop an information guide. Our next step is to craft a new guide for judges and court audiences. This guide will provide information about SSA programs, representative payee information, fraud, guardianship information, and some court practices to enhance coordination on guardianship issues. We're very proud to collaborate with the American Bar Association on several other agency initiatives in the rep payee area. In particular, we've been working with the ABA's Commission on Law and Aging to publicize our representative payee pro bono pilot in the legal community. This pilot is aimed at recruiting attorneys to serve as rep payees on a voluntary basis for beneficiaries in Maryland who cannot manage their monthly benefit payments. We recently published an article about this pilot in the Commission on Law and Aging's Bifocal magazine. A few weeks ago, we also gave a presentation to the Commission's members on the pilot. Because we recognize the importance of the court system in our efforts, we are currently researching ways to address provisions within the Privacy Act which create barriers to our effective communication with the court system, law enforcement, and adult protective services. We're firmly committed to providing recommendations to the Department of Justice that will address the current information sharing challenges. As you can see, we are committed to providing the much-needed service, support, and collaboration that our seniors and vulnerable adults so deserve. I'm very passionate about this work, and I want to thank you for allowing me a few minutes to share this update with you. I look forward to our continued partnership with you, the members of the Gerontological Society of America. Thank you and enjoy your conference.